All right. All right. So, super excited to talk with you guys. I've been talking with some of the coaches just to see kind of what we're struggling with, I think, as a team. And so a lot of it was what to post, what to say, like the inviting process, and kind of like how to word stuff, if that makes sense. So what I did was I went through and I picked out things with like challenge groups that I talk about. I grabbed some of my posts, I grabbed some of my invites for you guys, and I did the same thing with coaching. I grabbed some of my coaching ideas, I grabbed some coaching posts of mine, and then I grabbed invites and stuff that I've sent for coaching. The only reason I grabbed mine, you guys, is because it's way easier for me to like think back to a certain post. Your guys is just absolutely phenomenal. I was going to go through and like grab coaching posts and challenge scripts from you guys, but I just didn't have the time to like go and search and scroll and all that stuff. So I'm going to use mine just because I'm able to like explain it, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to leave some time for you guys to ask any questions that you guys need, because I know like this is where like our wheels are spinning and like nothing's coming out. So like I'm hoping that this helps a lot. So I'm going to screen share with you guys, and I'm going to leave it in, can you guys see that? Like the circle thing? Okay, I'm going to leave it like this just so I can see your guys' faces in case you have questions. Put anything in the chat if you need to. I'm going to talk for a little bit, and then I'm going to like just open it up for questions and stuff to be able to help everybody. Karina, I know you're on here. If you can do me a huge favor and pop in the team page and just let them know that the link is, or the call is open, that'd be awesome. I think I did it in the new coach pod, but I think I forgot the Green Light District. I think Perry's on here somewhere. Perry, can you do the same thing? Just message in that pod and just be like, hey, the call's open. Okay. All right. So there was a call that talked about breadcrumbing and stuff. And so I wanted to, thanks, Perry. I wanted to make sure that you guys understood what in the world I was talking about, because the first time I heard someone talk about breadcrumbing posts, like I literally went to when my great grandma used to like cut off like the outside of the bread and like fry it and put it in noodles. Like that's what I was thinking of. Like I was literally like went right to food. I was like, I have no idea what breadcrumbing posts mean. And like my coach wants me to post them, and I have no freaking idea like how to do that, what it actually means. I don't even know how to post, let alone like drop all these hints. And so I want to show you what it is that I actually do. And then I am working on our posting calendar for this week. And so I thought that we could do it together as a team. Because I just figured, you know, that way we could all have like the same idea and figure out like what the heck we're actually doing. So here is what breadcrumbing actually is. So it is, hold on. I make sure everyone's muted. I'm giving feedback. Okay. So basically breadcrumbing, you guys, is just giving people hints, giving them information like day by day, but not giving them everything that they need to know from you. So if you're posting day one, lift 4, did shoulders or whatever program it is, like you're giving them the program, you're giving them what you're doing, you're giving them like everything. And the only time I'm allowing you to do that is for this launch. Like people need to know it's Transform 20. They can join you. They can, you know, whatever. Like that's the only time I'm giving you a chance to like say the program. Otherwise, I always say lifting, hit cardio, abs. I always say, butt kicking cardio or something like that. Like, please do not give people the program you're doing. Don't tell them, like, you can say day 1 of 80. That's totally fine. Don't say day 1 booty of 80-day obsession, if that makes sense. So you're like giving them all that information in your post. Think about general ideas you can share with people. So like, you know, your workout itself. And I have some post ideas I'm going to show you guys in a second, but just ideas of what you can share about, like, so pieces of your journey that you can share with people. You know, if you love Shakeology and you want to share a recipe, instead of posting a picture of this cup, like post a picture, like make your Shakeology, put it in like a mason jar mug and like spill it all over and then take a picture of it. Because then people are like, what are you doing? What is that? Like they're asking questions. They have no idea. I'm going to show you how to do this whole brain map thing. I think I did it on a call once, but it's actually, it helps me a lot when I get stuck on like what I'm supposed to do as a coach, like, and what I should be putting out there for posting. So for an example, basically a brain map is you just have a circle in the middle and you put like your keyword in the middle. And so I'm going to put transform 20 because that's what we're going to be talking about this week. So I have transform 20. And then all I'm going to do is like set a minute timer, and I'm just going to like spit out like things that, you know, like are coming to my mind for transform 20. So like for an example, Shaun T, like that's huge. Like people who know Shaun T are going to want to do transform 20. There's a step included. So I know I'm going to get those ladies who used to do the step program at the YMCA. It's cardio. So people who love to sweat, like I know my girls who love to do that. It's 20 minutes. So you know what that means? My busy women that I've always been talking to, now I have another tool for them. What else? Transform 20. Let's see. 6 weeks. So if you think of right now, they could start the new year off looking like bomb.frickin'com. If they do it 2 times, by the time they go to spring break, like they're looking phenomenal. If they do it 3 times, like they're ready for summer, like no ifs, ands, or buts, like they're just ready to go. So like that's what I do. Okay, and like that's where I get my ideas of what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to post about. So if I have Shaun T on here, I'm either going to go find a picture of me and Shaun T, or I'm going to do some sort of photo with me or my workouts or whatever and talk about Shaun T. Or I could talk about this amazing trainer, this tall, dark, and handsome trainer, or whatever you want to do, but like giving like little pieces of it and dropping hints, letting them know you're talking about this test group, this beta test group. You have 100 participants, like creating that FOMO for people that want to join you. So basically what I do, I'm a teacher. If you guys don't know that, I'm a full-time teacher. And so everything that I do, I have some sort of like plan of action. And then I also have like the end in mind when I'm trying to come up with what I'm doing. So this week, Transform 20 launches on Tuesday. My brain has been Transform 20 like all last week. It's going to be all this week until probably about March. Like I'm going to be all Transform 20. The reason for that is I'm going to be constantly talking about it. And I think it was Perry actually shared in one of our pods today that she was listening to PD, and it's like 16 to 17 times. People need to see your stuff to be able to like actually understand what you're talking about and then want to like join you and then reach out to you. So if I'm talking about Transform 20, I've been talking about it for a month now. I've been showing people my transformations and stuff like throughout the fall because I was in the test group, but I couldn't talk about it. So I was sharing transformations. They were like, what the heck is she doing? And I actually couldn't talk about it. So it was really good for my business because people are like, what are you doing? And then now, like we're sharing Transformation 20. We have an informational group. We're going to be sharing like our excitement through December of doing a hybrid calendar, of having new people. In January, we're going to be showing people we have the step, we're doing the workouts, we're getting the results. February, it's going to start clicking in for people. And like by the time March hits, like everybody's going to be on your team joining you. That's how it works. And that's why I always say, please do not quit before you have time to celebrate. Like the work you put in September and October and November, all of those no's are going to like come back to your computer right now. Like that's what happens. So make sure that when you are planning things like posting, that you have like that end in mind of what is actually going on. So later on this call, when we do our posting calendar together, have your ideas coming, like write them down if it comes to you, but Transform 20 is coming out. How can you create the biggest FOMO possible? Me, I just randomly was like, I'm going to do 100 people beta test group. Am I going to get 10 people? Maybe. Like, I don't even care, but I said 100. And so people are like, holy crap. She's serious. She's got 100 people. I think it was like Kate or somebody had posted that her coach gave her 50 spots. Like, hello, do that. Like, go post about it. Go create that FOMO with people. Who cares if you get 2 people? Awesome. Like, that's 2 more people than you had last time. And you just say like, I have 2 more spots. I have 2 more spots, or whatever it is. Like, you know, I usually say I have 10 more spots left. And then I post when someone signs up. I say I have 9 more spots left. And it creates that FOMO for people. And that's what we're going to do in that informational group as well. Okay. So first things first, challenge group. So I did like this little bubble thing with the challenge group, and this is what I came up with. It's a Netflix-like program. You log onto your computer, you pick a workout, you push play. That's as easy as it is. You can do it on a Roku stick, on your phone, you can do it on the computer, like smart TV, etc. Okay, so that's a ton of post ideas right there. You can take a picture of your computer. You can take a picture of your TV. You can literally take a picture of Netflix instead of Beachbody On Demand and be like, did you know my workouts are the exact same? The challenge group community. Huge, huge, huge. Like every single morning I wake up and I like videotape the girls who are awake and joining us. Like Jen was on there, Karina, Allie, and Nicole, like Laura, they're always on there. And like I just show that to people in the morning and they're like, you actually get people up in the morning to work out with you? Yes, I do. And I wouldn't get up and work out if it wasn't for some of them, so just using that idea. Beachbody On Demand has cooking shows and meal plans galore, recipes galore. Tell people that. They don't know that. They don't know what Beachbody On Demand is. If you say, do you have BOD? People are like, I have one, but like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Nobody knows like BOD. Talk about your workouts. Talk about the Netflix workouts, like whatever you want to call them. You can talk about the fact that you don't have to worry about like the equipment, waiting in line, talking to people before 8 o'clock. Like that's my thing. I hate talking to anybody before like 8 o'clock. And so I don't like going to the gym, but I love going to the gym. I just don't like going and there's people there. So like you can talk about either or. If you take your stuff to the gym, awesome. Like talk about that, how easy it is to go to travel. Like that's what I do when I travel. I always share that part. Or you can talk about, taking the gym to your house, basically getting results. And like, you can get a good transformation in 7 days. If you follow your nutrition and you do your workouts and you drink your shake, I promise you in 7 days, you can get a good transformation. Okay. In 14 days, you can get an even better transformation. 21 days, you can get a phenomenal transformation. And at the end of 30 days, you can look absolutely freaking fantastic. Like Sadie's boyfriend, like dropped an amazing amount doing lift floor. Like you can get really good results from these programs. And it pisses me off when people are like, oh, you do Beachbody? I like flex my abs and my arms. I'm like, hell freaking yeah, I do. Because it actually does work. Okay. Talk about how quick and effective they are. Because you guys know how quick these workouts are, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it is. So like challenge groups. So dropping these hints to people. Here's just some ideas that I pulled from my page. So mine are not perfect. I'm just picking these because this is what came to my mind. So people pay a lot of money for therapy. I spend 27 cents a day. Crazy what a little bit of change can do for you. See what I did there? So I'm talking about my program. I'm talking about my challenge group. I'm talking about how cheap it is. I'm talking about my online fitness accountability group. Like I'm talking about all of this stuff. I talked about my lift and shift group. And then I gave them a link to go check out our group. Okay. Like that's how you drop hints and stuff for challenge groups. Like they don't really know what I'm talking about, but they know like, okay, she's lifting and shifting something, I don't know. And like, like people just don't know. They are like still intrigued and like want to talk to me about it. I use stupid like items like headbands and t-shirts and sports bras and leggings to get people's attraction to my photos. And then I talk about stupid stuff like, hey, like one benefit about your boobs volunteering as tribute on your fitness journey, you get cute sports bras and stuff. And like just talking to them about how I'm super pumped for, what's about to happen and all this stuff. Like this was for our flash sale, I think, or something like that. So like just giving different ideas and like having fresh ideas, like keeping it super short and simple to the point, throwing in some emojis if you want to keep people's eyes like going, whatever. And then sometimes I always put that link at the bottom. People click that. Like I have so many people who will click a link and not comment. So if you haven't tried that yet, do that. This one I just posted this morning. I was just trying to be stupid, but like I was trying to get people's attention. I have a step for some reason. There's 2 more days, like Christmas is coming, beta test group. I'm giving 20 minutes, 1 piece of equipment, sculpted arms, firm booty, abs of steel. Like I'm giving all this information, but I'm not telling them like, Transform 20 comes out on Tuesday, December 4th, and you can order by going online and ordering it yourself. Like I'm just giving them this information in like a fun way, if that makes sense. And like this was way before in September when I got to start Transform 20. I posted this and I had so many people, even some of you guys, I see Emily's on here. Emily, your comments on here. What is it? This was my photo of, this is the first box I personally didn't accidentally purchase. I always talk about accidentally purchasing stuff. And so like, I was like, stay tuned for the next chapter of my life. Like people were probably like, oh my God, is she not doing Beachbody anymore? Oh my God, what is she doing now? I want to be doing what she's doing. Like drawing up all of this information. This is Transform 20. Like I had people from September who were like, what the heck is she doing? You know, like that's how you get that stuff from people. And I thought it was a baby crib. Oh God, definitely not a baby crib. I think I drink too much. Okay. Here's just some follow-ups and invites that were working for me, and let me make them a little bit bigger so you guys can see them. And obviously I will more than happy to, I always share all of my stuff. Like I don't ever hold on to it because I don't need it. Okay. So for an example, this one says, "Hey, pretty lady." And sometimes you can take that out and put in like, "Perry, how are you?" Or you could put in like, "Good morning, Kate," or something like that. Like make it more personalized. But these are for people who like and comment on my stuff. "Hey, I hope your Wednesday is going great. Almost halfway through the week. Work crazy, huh? I wanted to pop in and say a huge thank you for your love of my transformation post last night. It's been such a crazy journey, and your support truly means the world to me. You help me keep pushing every day. I'd love to repay the favor. Are you currently on your own journey?" So like that is sort of inviting to the opportunity, sort of having a conversation. That's a little bit more of a lengthy invite, but at the same time, I'm not like, "My boot camp starts on Monday. Are you wanting to join?" Like I'm not like getting all after it, if that makes sense. I'm kind of just chatting with her. So there's just different types of invites. Sometimes I literally say, "Hey, I saw your love. My group starts on Monday. What do you say? Do it with me." Like sometimes it's just that simple. And if they don't want to, cool, awesome. Like stop liking my stuff, or I'm going to keep messaging you if you keep liking my stuff. Another thing that I send is like, "Hey, Courtney, I hope you're enjoying your Saturday morning. I wanted to reach out and say thank you for your support of my fitness journey. It really means a lot. Right now I'm nursing my hip flexor, but keeping my mind on the fitness project online fitness group kicking off this month. Would you be interested at all in hearing more details? I'd love to have you join up with us." So this was like back last year when I pulled my hip flexor and I literally was like working my business every single hour because I couldn't work out. I had a lot of people actually join up because I was so consistent with my follow-ups and my invites, and I was still posting on social media. Like half the people didn't even know I was injured unless they were like reading my posts, you know, but like just inviting people and just talking with them. And like I said before, you guys, sometimes my invites are so short. "Hey girl, I saw you showed love on my transformation last night. This journey has been incredible. Are you interested in starting yours with me?" Like keep it short and simple. Don't like second guess yourself when you're inviting people. And literally, like Josh Coates always says, you can literally copy and paste this to like all 30 people who like and comment on your stuff, and then make sure you're tracking your business. Like that's literally what I do. That's how I make it work. I consistently post 2 to 3 times a day, and then the next day I consistently go back and invite every single day. I do the same thing on Facebook, the same thing on my health and fitness page, and the same thing on Instagram. Same thing on my Instagram stories. Like I literally send out a buttload of invites every single freaking day. Like that's literally what I do. But the longer you're consistent in sending, even if you send 5 invites a day, you guys, like 5 invites consistently for 6 days, like that's 30 invites. That's a possible 2 to 3 people a week that you could be signing up, as long as you're consistently posting and inviting and talking about stuff. When you're dropping these breadcrumbs, like, and then I go and ask people if they want to join me on my fitness journey and they see like my results, they see a transformation, like, yeah, they want to. If I was like, "Hey, Perry, would you want to purchase, I don't know, this new container from me that is super good for you baking, like whatever," I can't even think, Pampered Chef. Like if I was selling Pampered Chef, like all of you guys on this call would be like, "What the heck is that? Like you don't do Pampered Chef." Because I don't post about it. I don't talk about it. Heck, I don't even bake. Like that would be the worst thing for me to sell ever. And makeup, because I don't wear any. Like those things. So just think about it. Like if you're inviting people to do something with you, check your freaking page. Like if you're a brand new coach, awesome. Like you have a brand new start. Like that's what the coach training is going to be for. That's what prep school is going to be all about. You know, if you've been coaching, like check your page and say like, if I invited someone to a fitness journey, can they tell I'm on my own, kind of thing, if that makes sense. I saw a chat somewhere. Oh, okay. All right. So last part, coaching. I did coaching. This is what came up for me. Income potential, financial freedom. Okay. This is something that I put first because it used to be something I put last. You guys, like I literally was talking to my husband about like Christmas presents and stuff. And I was like, here's the deal. I can literally get all of our Christmas presents this week from Beachbody. Like I can get my side and his side from this week's paycheck from Beachbody. Like 3 years ago, I would have been crying because I would have had to go to like Family Dollar or whatever to get gifts for my family. Like it's not really the gift, and I understand that part, but just like feeling like you're like, crap, I don't have the extra cash to do this. Like, you guys, there's so much income potential in coaching, so much, like with financial freedom. I don't care if you made 25 bucks, like that's 25 more dollars than you had when you started. You know, like if you made back your money of your challenge, like your challenge pack that you purchased, like, hello, you just signed up as a coach for free. You're a business owner for free. Like if you sign up 5 people, like you just paid for your challenge pack, plus you paid for your, like, I don't know, dinner and a movie or something. Like, just understand that it doesn't have to be thousands of dollars. It could literally be like $10, you know, just really working with, sorry, one's muted. Shoot. Sorry, I was just getting feedback. Oh, it's Jody. Okay. The other thing I have is being a part of a community, working together. I talk about my team all the freaking time. I talk about you guys. The fact that we're number 70 something in the company is absolutely incredible. People want to be a part of that. I talk about your successes that you guys have. I talk about new coaches. I put you in my Instagram stories and people are like, what is this new coach thing? Why are they getting shouted out? Like that sort of thing. Determining your success. So I'm a teacher. I get paid the same every single month, whether I work my ass off or I don't do anything. Coaching, I know that if I work really hard and I sell X, Y, and Z, and I help so many people change their life, and I help so many coaches help other coaches, like I am in control of my success and my income and where I go from here. Teaching, I can't do that. And like, that's why I love this job. I love coaching because I am in control of that. I can determine my own success. I am helping other people and I'm also helping myself. I did a fitness journey for like 3 months before I started coaching, and I started coaching and I've never been in better shape in my entire life because I'm holding myself accountable, because I'm holding other people accountable too. It's not because I'm perfect. It's not because I have the best body. It's not because I'm, you know, God over here. It's literally because like I am holding other people accountable, and it's holding myself accountable in the process. So it's not because I'm better than everybody else that I'm coaching. Like I don't coach because, you know, I'm this like figure whatever, like a personal trainer and stuff. I'm literally coaching because I want to help other people, because I know it helps me in return. You know, if you think about it, if you go to the gym with a friend, like you are going to show up at the gym more, like longer, you know, whatever, than if you go by yourself. Sometimes people get, you know, pushed when they're going to the gym with somebody else, like someone else pushes them. That's why I work out online. Like sometimes Nicole and Allie will like unmute themselves and yell at me and say like, get off your toes. Like you can keep doing this. Like that's why we do what we do. Coaching also, like share what you actually do as a coach. In my Instagram stories, I'm like, hey, just get ready for my team call. It's Sunday night, like sharing information with my girls. I show my workouts. After my workouts, I talk about their sneak peek group that we have going on. I share that I had apple nachos. I share that Erin made pancakes. Like I share real life stuff, but I also share like what the heck I do as a coach, so people understand when I say, do you want to join this opportunity with me? They're like, what it is, like, what do you actually do? Well, they can see my stuff. And then also share benefits of coaching, you guys. There's so many benefits out there of coaching. People already are talking themselves out of coaching. Tell them why they should coach. Okay. So here's some examples. So I took a random picture. I was going to go work out, and I actually turned it into like a coaching post. I just talked about the fact that Mel Mitchell reached out to me and wanted to team up, you know, and do like that rank in the bank thing, and just talking about my mentorship and stuff like that. I talked about coaching. It was a little bit longer of a post, and then I gave a little link to our coach sneak peek. Okay. Here was a picture I just did that we were doing that video on Thursday for our coach open house, which we, you know, had 4 new coaches join us through that coach sneak peek. Okay. So if I never did this post, would those 4 coaches be on our team now? You have no idea. Okay. So like, just understand how important what it is that you're doing, like can seriously help change other people's life. This one, I was just like, I'm pretty freaking excited. I've never done this before. I'm hosting a one-on-one sneak peek. I don't sugarcoat anything. I talked about what I do as a coach. Come join me. Gave them the link. Like giving this link, you guys, has honestly helped me a lot. People can just click it, check it out. And if they want to do it, they can talk to you. If they don't, then they're just a fly on the wall. I did this one today. I was working in my office and I was just kind of sitting here complaining, like I wanted to take a big nap today and I wanted to watch like 800 Christmas movies and like be super lazy. But like we have a launch, you guys. Like we have a launch coming up. We have people who are excited about our new coach training. Like we have a lot of stuff going on, and like it's a good problem to have. Like it's a really good problem to have. So I shared like that piece of coaching that like, yeah, everybody thinks that I don't do anything. Everyone thinks I just, work out or whatever. No, I actually work my ass off like behind the scenes when no one else is, like I actually show up when other people are taking a really long nap or watching 100 movies, like that's the difference between me and like other people. And that's why our team is so successful. And then I also grabbed this photo. This was me speaking at Josh's event. Like it brings like tears to my freaking eyes because I remember 2 years ago sitting in the stands with him, watching him, and I remember watching Raina Odell. She's was one of the top coaches, and I was like, I want to be up there. I want to be sharing my story. I want to be her. And like then this year I got to speak on stage. Like it was mind blowing, you guys. Like it was seriously a full circle moment. So sharing that with people, if you're helping someone get results, remember when your coach helped you get results, like share that stuff with people, share those benefits with them. And then you can also share too, like Beachbody gives free trips by earning Success Club points. Even if you can't go or you're not going or whatever it is, like you can still talk about it. I know Kate does a really good job at this because she's in the UK, but like every single time something's going on over here, she's like sharing it over there like it's happening with her. Okay, so like you can totally do the exact same thing. So like if Perry's going to a convention to I don't know, like John Maxwell or something, like I'd be like, oh my gosh, one of our girls is going to see John Maxwell. Like you can celebrate our team. It doesn't necessarily just have to be you. Sorry, Perry, I'm just picking on you. You're at the top of my thing. You're the only person I can see. Okay. Let me make these a little bit bigger. Here's just some coaching invites. Okay, so hey, so I've been wanting to ask you, but fear has been holding me back until today. I had to step out of my comfort zone and get rockstar people like you on our team. Have you ever considered doing what I do as a coach? I have a coach open house if you'd be interested in checking out more information. You guys, like, don't reach out to people just because you need to reach out to 5 people to talk to them about coaching. Some days I only send 3 coaching invites because I only have 3 rock stars that I actually want to work with. I don't invite people unless I want to work with them, if that makes sense to you. So like the people on our team call, the people on our team, like I want to work with them. I found something in them that I want to work with them. There are people that have came to me and asked me to be on our team that I've actually turned away because they're just not my people. Like I just don't want them in our circle. Like some people are super like Debbie Downers and they don't mean to be, but like I'm like, hey, how about a challenge group for a little bit to work on themselves? Like, work on like their inside before I invite them to coaching. That's why I think our challenge groups are so amazing, because our challenge groups show people confidence. They show people like their inner self, like their inner badass and stuff. And then they make really good coaches. So just make sure whoever you're inviting to the opportunity, like you're going to spend a lot of time with them. So if you don't like them, I probably wouldn't invite them to coaching. That's why I always call my BFF business partners, because honestly, you guys are my best friends, even though I don't know, don't ever see you, but I see you right now. Okay. Other one. Hey babe, how are you doing? I had to reach out to you. You've been crushing the leaderboards and are just such a joy to have on this journey. Your energy has been perfect match for our team. Have you ever considered coaching with our team? We have a coach sneak peek that I can add you to check out if you'd want to. Either way, keep rocking it. So, our challenge groups are the freaking bomb.com. Get your people in our challenge groups, show them some love, have them show up for 10, 20 days, invite them to be a coach and share that opportunity with somebody else. I can't tell you enough, like how many times, like I'm just going to pick on Sadie because I think she's still on this call somewhere. So she, I don't see her. She wasn't. Oh, there she is. So she went through Lift 4 with her and her boyfriend Taylor. They went through Lift 4, and I literally was like talking to her all summer because I coached softball with her, and she was like, what are you doing? What is this shake thing? And then I did volleyball, and she's like, what are you drinking today? What are you drinking today? And like then she jumped on with Lift 4 with us. She went through the challenge group. Was she posting in our challenge group every single day? No, but was she on the app tracking her stuff? Yeah. Like, did I know she was working out? Yes. She sent me a snap like every single morning. I knew that they were working out together. I knew they were being consistent together. When she finished Lift 4, I was like, you need to freaking coach. And she was like, I'm not there yet. I'm not, I'm not, XYZ or whatever. I'm like, you just went through a challenge group. You just changed your freaking life. You changed your boyfriend's life. Like, you are a coach. You are already a coach. I think people turn down the opportunity because they just don't understand. Like when I hear coach, and I'll be honest, when I first started, when I heard coach, I was like, coach, not like coach, like linking arms with people. Like I literally was like, I can't be up here because I'm down here. I'm still struggling with my love handles or whatever it is. Like, and I how can I coach people? Like that's where my mindset was. But then when my coach reached out and she was like, you show up, you got your own results. And then I obviously changed like Erin's life too. She's like, you're changing people's lives. People are seeing what you're doing. Like, why would you not be a coach? You're already coaching. So like, think about that when you're talking to people about the opportunity as well. Okay. All right. Whew, done. Okay. So I know I just like talked your ear off. What I wanted to do before I let you guys go is I wanted to, I'm putting together our posting calendar for this week. And so I wanted to show you how I do it, but also get your intake on like what we should post about and talk about this week. So if you're a brand new coach, you're getting the Band-Aid ripped off right now. You're going to just understand like everything. If you've been coaching with us, like this should not be hopefully new for you for posting. But basically what I do is I get out my cute teacher calendar. And so I have the days. So I know like what day is tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, obviously the 3rd. And then I just look and see like what is happening this week that's super important for our team. So tomorrow's Monday. Is anything super important happening? No, but we know Transform 20 is coming out on Tuesday. So I'm going to put down, and I will make it all pretty and put it in a graphic for you guys so you don't have to write this stuff down if you don't want to. So for Monday, our fitness posts, your workout posts, whatever, should probably be geared towards Transform 20 somehow. Whether you talk about, the test group, the beta test group starts tomorrow. There's one more day left, something like that. So I'm going to put down Transform 20. You can use your fitness photo if you want to. You can use you drinking a cup of coffee and talk about how excited you are for tomorrow, or you're up working on your list of girls who are joining you, or whatever it is. So I would be sure though to make sure you're talking about Transform 20. And then tomorrow night, I would maybe just like talk about, like I'm going to kind of blow up our December mentorship, like our new coach prep school, because I'm freaking pumped for it. So I'm probably going to talk about that and say like today is day 1 of our new coach prep school. It's an ongoing coach training and like letting people know that they can join in your mentorship. So some sort of coaching post so people know like what we're doing. So if you're a new coach and you're going through new coach prep school, you can always post about it too. So just keep that in mind. Okay, Tuesday is going to be like craziness, like Black Friday almost. So I'm assuming when we wake up on Tuesday that the links will be like live for Transform 20. And so when I post on Tuesday morning, it's going to be me up like super early at the butt crack of dawn, super excited, like holy crap, today's launch day. Like everybody should be about that. Even if you don't have anyone signing up, you should still be super excited because then maybe they'll join and be like, what's launch day? Okay, so launch day is Tuesday. And then also what's super important, Tuesday night, share a transformation or something. Maybe you could share a transformation from Transform 20. You can share mine. You can go to Google and share all of those. I gave you a Google Doc. So maybe skip out on just sharing your own transformation and just change it to Transform 20, just so you can kind of like start tying that in for people. Wednesday, people can order Transform 20 up until the end of February on the deals, I believe. But we're starting our group, like January 7th is our prep week, and January 14th is like day 1 for us. Like we're starting on January 14th. And I'm going to like seriously try to get as many people this week and next week as I possibly can, because you guys, like the steps are going to run out. I know they will. Like they order a crap ton and then it like explodes. Like if you want a step, like get it Tuesday ASAP. Like you guys are all coaches. If you want Transform 20, I was going to show you, I'm ordering this middle one. So I'm ordering the step in the program and stuff. I already have a step, obviously, but like somebody else wants a step, so I have to order like the middle one. If you have a step already, like, and you're a coach on this call, I'm totally comfortable with letting you into our challenge group without purchasing that. However, like, get the freaking step if you can get the step. If it's in your budget, like get the step, get the middle part so you can open it, share it with people, that kind of thing. Like sometimes I order programs and like I don't always do them, but like I order them and open them and then I give them to my sister and tell her to work out. Like just, yeah, it's just part of coaching. But I am ordering that middle step. I'm going to show people that I'm coaching. I'm going to show people that I have it. And then, yes, as coaches, you guys can just log in on Tuesday morning. What did that say? As a coach, do we have to order a whole other pack? No. So, like, I'm just doing the accessory bundle. Does that make sense? The middle one. It's just like the step and the program. You all can do this too if you have the step. It's just the program. I would make sure you have Transform 20, even if you're not doing it January, because it's not going to come out till April. And like, you really want to get the hype of people. And for $50, like without the step, it's part of your business. It's part of being a business owner. I would really consider it, I guess. So no, if you are on this call, you're a working coach and you do not need to like cancel anything. The only person is, I think Lauren's on here somewhere. She just started coaching. So we're going to make sure she gets set up with Transform 20. And I think Emily was on here somewhere. I don't know if she hopped off, but she's also doing Transform 20 on Tuesday as well. Otherwise, everybody on here, if you have an account, make sure you're active. So get like the step and the program that will make you active, that will keep your account perfect. You'll be ready to go. I think even the step or the base without the step would be good enough for your coach account to stay active. So that's what I'm doing. I'm ordering that. So Wednesday, like I would probably just let people know, like yesterday was phenomenal. We had so many people join, like XYZ. So like use your fitness post or a morning post or something about your excitement and how maybe you're super tired because you're up late last night helping people get set up or something like that. So maybe you need extra energize or whatever it is. So tying that in. So I'm going to put excitement from launch. And then Wednesday night you could do, I'm just trying to think on Wednesday nights, like what would be something. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm just kind of like brainstorming right now. So we talked about Transform 20 already. Wednesday night, I'm trying to think of something with coaching maybe. You could talk about how like Thursday is payday for Beachbody, and you could talk about, I don't know, how you worked really hard like this week for Beachbody and like you're excited for the, I don't know. I'm going to come back to Wednesday because I have one more spot that I'm not sure. Thursday for sure, like I'm going to wake up and I'm just going to blow up Transform 20 again just because I can. So maybe I'm going to share my transformation from Transform 20. Maybe I'm going to share someone else's instead of my fitness photo. Maybe I'm going to just like blow that part up. And then Thursday, I'm probably going to talk about income for coaching. Like if I sign, like if you think about it, if you sign like 2 to 3 people this week, like you can say, I cannot believe I just was able to help, 5 lives this week, like just talking about it that way, like talking about your income as helping lives and showing people like I help people, in turn I am making an income, like changing I always talk about turning your passion into your career. Friday, and if you want to, like you guys are totally okay with doing this, you can say like Friday I'm running my own fitness sale, I'm throwing $10 out there. You can do whatever you want. But I was just thinking about something about fighting for yourself for Friday. So like maybe if people drop below like a Flex It Friday photo underneath mine, like I'll put them in a drawing to win something, or like a gift card or something, but just trying to get interaction on your page from people. That's what I want to do on Wednesday. Ha, found one. Okay. On Wednesday, I want you to have fun with this. So, find something that you can engage people with. So like put on 2 different outfits if you're going to a wedding or something, or maybe you have an event this weekend, or maybe you have a Christmas party or an ugly sweater. Which one should I wear? Like do something like that, like A or B, white or black, if you're getting your nails done or something, or whatever it is. So do some sort of engagement post on Wednesday night. The reason for that is that gets your page up and going. So then when you post on Thursday, people see all of that information. Friday, usually Friday night, I do something just with like life, like what I'm doing, kind of like a freebie. So like Friday morning, maybe I'll do like a Flex It thing, trying to get some engagement and stuff. And then maybe Friday night, I'll just, you could do like crazy Friday night in my sweats and PJs or whatever it is that you do. That's my boring life. So maybe just like Friday night plans or something, because as coaches, like we do have lives outside of Beachbody or outside of coaching and stuff. So you can share that with people. Sunday, I am going to throw Transform 20 in people's faces again and say like, this week has been awesome. You know, these last couple of days, we've had XYZ people join up with us. Like I'm going to talk about Transform 20 again. Cause like we said before, they have to see it like 17 times for them to like get it and like want to join and do it. And then Saturday, I always have a freebie on Saturday. So whether it's like I'm hanging with family or anything that happens in my life. So Saturday is like a freebie. If you go to football games or whatever, sharing that information, letting people know you're having fun, enjoying life. And then Sunday, I would probably do a call to action post between like 5 and 9 o'clock at night about Transform 20, like about joining your challenge group. And so like Sunday morning, maybe you can do like what you're doing Sunday morning, whether you're planning or prepping or working out or reflecting or whatever it is. So that is how I do posting calendars. So I talk about my week and I figure out how can I get the point across to somebody that I have Transform 20 and I have a coaching opportunity for people. So if Monday I'm talking about Transform 20, a coaching opportunity with like our new coach prep school. Tuesday I'm talking about launch day, blowing it up with Transformation 20. Wednesday, excitement, super tired from staying up late from a launch, posting engagement. Thursday, Transform 20 again in people's faces, talking about income and this huge opportunity. Friday, getting some sort of fun fitness engagement, talking about my life. Saturday, Transform 20 again, and then some sort of freebie post. And then Sunday, what are you doing with your life? How are you getting it on track? And then also like having that call to action. So by the end of Sunday, when I go through your Facebook page and you ask me to join you for Transform 20, I'm going to know what the hell you're talking about. And I'm going to say yes. Like that is how I get people who don't ghost me all the time. Okay, like if you go and ask people to join you on your fitness journey and you don't have one, like that's why you get no's. If you ask people about joining you the coaching opportunity and you don't ever post on social media, that's why you get no's. Like show up and like if you're asking, like when I ask of you guys to do this, when I ask you to post, when I ask you to hit Success Club, when I ask you to do XYZ, like I've already done it. So I'm asking you to do stuff that I'm already doing myself. Okay, I'm not ever going to ask you guys to do anything I'm not willing to do myself. Same thing with other people. So just know, like, that's how I make it happen. That's how, you know, people ghost me, people ignore me, whatever. I don't care. I just keep messaging them because they keep liking my stuff. So just know that like people ignore me and stuff too. Like it's literally, it's life. But it helps when you're posting and showing results and showing up and sharing all that stuff with people too. And just being super consistent. So, okay. Whew, I just talked forever. I'm so sorry. Did you guys have any questions or anything? I just wanted to get everything out there just to show you the secret sauce. Hopefully it helped. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Before I let you guys go, I want to show you, I printed all of these off at my house. If you can, put them on your phone for Tuesday. It's going to change your life. Make sure you have them. If they're on your computer, label them. So like for us coaches, accessory bundles, completely fine. Like you don't have to redo the challenge pack and stuff like that. For new challengers who are joining you, new challenge packs. Like brand new people, brand new challenge packs. For people who have BOD, that's the completion pack. And for people who are just like putting things together, that's the like no step option. Okay, so there's 4 bundles and like that's how I'm focusing on it. So if someone comes to me and they're like, I want to do Transform 20, I'm like, cool, awesome. Do you have BOD? Do you have Shakeology? Do you have Performance Line? Do you need the step? Like ask them those questions. And then just make sure you have them on your phone too. Okay, when someone goes to you, how long do you wait to invite them to another challenge next month? Too soon? Honestly, I message, so like I'll message Sadie, and if she doesn't message me back this week, I'll probably message her in like 4 days. And if she doesn't message me again, I'll message her in like a week. And then if she doesn't message me again, I usually save it for like a month. Unless she's like constantly liking on your stuff, like then I just constantly just make new invites up. So like Sadie likes on my post, hey girl, thanks so much for your love. Like, have you considered joining me on this fitness journey? 4 days later, hey girl, did you get my last message? Just wanted to see if you'd be up to the opportunity. And like maybe a week later, hey girl, I hope I didn't offend you. Just wanted to, you know, see if you wanted to join up with us. And then I put a month later on my Teamsy. Then I go back and invite her in a month. Most of the time though, people who ghost you, like they like your stuff all the time. It's so crazy. Like they like and comment or whatever, and then you message them 100 times and then they like don't ever say anything to you. Like I had a girl, she liked all my stuff for like 6 months, and yesterday she commented on it and I was like, check your inbox, like again. And she messaged me, she's like, oh my God. She's like, you've been messaging me for 6 months. Where have I been? I'm like, I'm still showing up. Like I'm still going to message you. And then obviously you can say like, hey, totally fine. You're not interested. Do you care if I check back with you next month? And then just make sure you check back with them. If you can afford $29.99, Teamsy will change your life because you can literally track everything. You can put 2 days, 4 days, a week, a month, and it just does it for you. Like the reminder for you, like it pops up. So like if I was talking to you, Perry, and I was like, hey girl, you interested? And you're like, no, can you check back with me at the beginning of the year? I put January 1, save. On January 1, your name pops up on my list to message. And people are like surprised. They're like, damn, you're good. Like I had somebody, I was talking to her in April and she said November 1st, I was in her inbox and she was like, damn. And she signed up, she joined. She's actually going to be doing Transform 22. It's funny, but hopefully that helps. If people like and comment on your stuff, message them, talk to them. If they ignore you, cool. Send them like a cool GIF or GIF, whatever they're called. That's like, are you there? Hello. Like send them crazy stuff. I totally do that. If you're going to like my stuff, like talk to me. Sometimes Perry, sometimes what I do is I go to their Facebook page, like, girl, your shirt is so cute. Where did you get it? And then they message you. It's so random. Like they'll be like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot to message you back. Life happens. I check messages all the time and forget to message people back. That's why I have Teamsy. Yeah, hopefully that helps answer your question. Anything else? Anybody else have questions? Can we get a round of applause for Rachel and Lauren, the brand new baby coaches on here? Yay! I know Emily was on here somewhere. I don't know where she went. I feel like Taylor's on here too, isn't she? There she is. Yeah, Taylor's on here. She's not showing her screen. We'll clap for you too, Taylor. They're going to be a new coach prep school. If you guys want to go through new coach prep school just to like see how it is, you totally can. It's the same link as coach training. I just changed it to new coach prep school. Everyone is doing like a welcome video. They're just saying like, hey, my name's so-and-so, like welcome. And then tomorrow I'm going to be having them go through, I'm giving them all the details. Tomorrow I'm going to be having them go through like the back office and just understanding how to do that stuff and then giving them like a quick assignment. And so it's 7 days long. So I took our 14-day coach training and I smashed it into 7 days because it doesn't need to be 14 days long. And I did videos for all of the days so they can just watch it while they're folding laundry and stuff, and like super easy. And then after those 7 days, I'm going to do a 21-day posting. So they're going to get a posting calendar. They're going to post on social media, and then I'm going to give them a follow-up, like an invite to send to people for 21 days. And by the time they get out of there, those babies better be diamonds because that's what's going to happen. Like they're going to post, invite, message. So they're going to be going into coach training as new baby coaches and coming out of coach training as diamonds. Like that's my hope. So I'm freaking pumped. It's going to be a game changer for our team. So if you want to go through it with us, absolutely. A refresher would not be a bad idea. I did post that video from Kim Carver about the back office and stuff, like the new coach video I had you guys watch. Like it was a really good refresher for myself even, and I've been coaching for a really long time because I'm a dinosaur.